Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. We are doing the front nine of this one today. This should be a bit of fun, albeit brief fun. All right, let's do the golf. And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope. I'll take those all day. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, let's see how he deals with this sand trap. All right, hitting from the sand, and I don't think this has enough. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh, come on. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. I think he's on the right track here. Oh, continuing to look good. Oh, and he gets it to drop. And now you're left with this putt to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. On the par 4 second hole, let's have a good one. I think this one's fairway bound. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. Okay, second shot here on the second. This shot's around 155 yards out. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. This is our third shot. That'll do. This next putt's for his par. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. And after that one, you are one up. Teeing it up on the third. Heading in that direction of the bunker, I think. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Here we go. It's setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. Nicely out of the sand, but big putt coming up. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. Okay, he's out of the beach with that one. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. Okay, the lengthy par 4. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. All right, this is about 120 yards or so. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. And that approach was a bit wayward. Okay, he's in the bunker. Ways to go before he hits that green, I think. Oh, hello. Here's a 14-foot putt. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh, come on, be nice. He's trying to save par right here. Let's see if he can do it. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. That was Bit of a tough result on that hole. Let's see what we can do on the next one. And the fifth hole is a par 3. Let's go. This one's heading left. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Nice stroke. We're on the green. He's a long way out here. He's got a long putt to deal with. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Still looking good. All right, 20 feet to go. Wish I could have given you that one. All square after that hole. We have a par 4 here on the 6th. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. Oh, this tee shot should work. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Here's a look for birdie. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh! And this putt drops, you can go one up. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. A little too hard. 6-foot putt for him. This one's for par. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here's 7. Okay, time to send it. I think this is heading to the fairway. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And he's going to roll that into the deep stuff here. Second shot here on the 7th. Okay, we're on the green. Okay, this is his third. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Need a little more pace on that one. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And the 8th hole, we have a par 3. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. All right, let's go. This approach is leaning a bit to the right.
Then what we're gonna do?
Missed the green on that one. All right, second shot on the 8th. Okay, let's go. Ooh, that's too bad. And if he sinks this next putt, it's going to go dormy. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard. And after that one, your opponent is one up. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a down slope in the landing area. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. And 200 yards or so to the pin. That green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Not sure. This one could roll into the rough, though. All right, this one just barely makes its way into that second cut of rough. Oh, that would have been sweet. And unfortunately for you, if he sinks this, he wins the match. Okay, this one is for the par. I think we got a left to right break here. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. And the Canadian in me apologizes to you. If he sinks this next putt, he wins the match. Well, that's too bad. Your friend is going to walk away victorious on this one and wound up 2 up on you at the end of this one. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Looks like we're just playing the back nine of this one. Let's do this. Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. No, that's not a great one. Here's our second shot on the 10th. It didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. Oh, you're still fetched up in the rough here, unfortunately. Going with the pitching wedge. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Safe approach, nice. All right, this is his third shot. Wouldn't it be nice? Save par on this one. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. And this putt right here will put him at one up. And 7 feet to the cup. Oh, unfortunate. Here we go. Double bogey putt coming up. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. And after the first hole in this match, your friend's going to be one up. All right, par 3 for the 11th hole. Here is their 5-wood. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. And let's see what he does from the greenside sand.
You can putt that, bro. Don't worry. You can putt that.
Oh my, almost in with the chip. Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Maybe got this putt to win the hole. All right, got most of the way there. This one's about 7 feet away. Oh my, that's too bad. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. Well, let's just try to sink this one for the double bogey. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. All right, that putt'll go. And that hole's halved. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. Okay, let's send it. Yeah, that'll play. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Here's our second shot on the 12th.
You went from bad to worse, huh? Don't worry, you can't hit no trees this time.
Something was a little bit off on that one. And there's not a lot of ball showing in here. This is the deep rough. Let's see how he does. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. We are in the deep stuff here. Ooh, he almost dropped the chip. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Oh, there we go. That one goes down. That gives you the hole. And a heads up, this hole, we got a tailwind blowing with the ball. That's unfortunate. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And here's our second shot on the 13th. And I don't think he caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. And from the bunker. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Here comes the bogey putt. And this putt's going to put him one up. And yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. And your friend is just one up after that hole. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. All right, let's send it. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. This one could get to the green, needs some legs. And let's see what happens. This is his second. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. Oh, so close. And he's staring this one down for the double bogey. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Okay, your opponent knows what's up. They gave you that putt, and you've won the hole. On to the next. All square after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. All right, just snuck into the first cut here. Well, not the purest of strokes. And he's in the fairway. Let's see what happens. short from the sand on this one. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. This one's heading for the bunker, I think. And what will go down here? He's in the sand. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh my, that almost dropped. Now this guy's way out there. Look at this. Look at where he's setting this putt up. Can you even see the hole from here? This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh. And this putt to go one up for the match. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. And well done. You got most of the way there. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Okay, moving on. And this will be for his bogey. And that putt will drop. And that hole will be halved. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Heading left. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, this is very, very sandy in this. Oh, missed the par. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And there it is. He's convinced that one to go down. And that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, give this a rip. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. And here's our second shot on the 17th. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's get into that green. Oh. Oh, brutal. Okay, for the save. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. And I'm kind of hoping for him now. If he sinks this, he wins the match. Okay, this match is over, and unfortunately, you weren't victorious. Maybe next time. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. I hope everyone has fun out there today. We have some match play action happening. This is fixing to be a good little time, I think. Here we go. Let's have a nice round. All right, let's see how he does. Looking good off the tee. And second shot on the 10th coming up. And he'll end up just barely into this first cut of rough. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. And here he is from the green side rough. And this one's about 10 feet out. I think this is going to go right to left. And in there for the birdie. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. Oof. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one. And for the 11th, we have a par 3. Bit of an awkward swing. Okay, let's see what you do here. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Oh, look at this. Is he going to get it to drop? Okay, second shot on the 11th. Okay, third shot. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. Oh. 8-footer here in front of us. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Setting up here with a very long putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Bit long on that one. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. All right, that putt goes in, and he will win this hole. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Okay, there you go. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. Little less than pure on that swing. And that one will indeed just make it into the first cut. And will it drop? He needs this to go to save par. Yeah, so it's going a bit to the right. Right by. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. All right, putting here for bogey. A little bit too firm on that one. And if this next putt drops, he will go to 4 up. And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Have a good tee shot. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. We got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. All right, time to giddy up. Get that ball in the fairway and we'll mosey on our way. All right, let's let this one go. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. This one's a little to the right on approach. And this one coming out of the deep rough. Might not be enough from the rough. This is his third shot. Oh, look at here. Nice chip. Just 4 feet left on this one. Well, that par would have been nice. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And your friend's 1 up on you after that first hole. The 11th hole is a par 5. Okay, let's see what you got here. That's not going to be good. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. And just snuck in here to the first cut of rough. All right, the ball's going to go a little more left than normal because it's sitting above your feet as we set up. And we're going right of the pin. Yeah, that'll work. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Oh. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Just a little too much pace on that one. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. All right, he's got it. He's also won the hole. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. All right, second shot on the 12th. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Good shot. Here we go. This is for birdie. And just a little bit of a break to the right on this, I think. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. This one's going right. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. Way to chip that one close. Well done. This one's a 4-foot putt. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. Here's their 7-iron. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Ooh, that was close. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. And moving along, next hole coming up. And here comes the 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's let her fly. Let's go. That's not going to work, is it? Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Good job. We're on the green. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. Ooh, he almost got that to go. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. This putt's tracking. Oh, that shot was a beauty. Okay, that was a good hole. Took your friend down a notch. I like it. Here we go on hole number 16. Come on, bounce to the right for us. That'll do for the approach. All right, let's see what he does on this one. This is an 8-iron. This next putt is for your birdie. Careful with this one, going downhill to the right. All right, if he sinks this, you're done, bud. I think this one will go left to right. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up, and you couldn't beat them today, but maybe next time. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. Hello and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. And match play is happening at the moment. Hopefully you can get off to a hot start. Let's see what you can do out there. Let's get it going. And let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah.
And from the rough. This one might be coming up short from the rough. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Okay, he's in a fairway bunker. Let's see what happens. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, just slides by. All right, here's what you got left for par. He's got a 3-footer here. And nothing big to report after that first hole. We're all square. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Let's see what he'll do here. He's around 215 yards out. Second shot here on the 11th. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, here he goes, embarking on a very long journey to the hole. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. It's still on track. Oh, and he makes it.
The fuck out of
This
here.
putt's around 13 feet out. This one looks like it's breaking just a touch to the left.
Oh my god, this guy hits a 70-foot fucking putt.
And your friend over there is one up after that one.
The fuck out of here.
And the 12th hole is a par 4. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. Well, that won't work. Ooh, you might not like where this one's going. Well, he can't hit all the greens. And here's his second shot.
That bullshit. The bullshit.
And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Okay, that almost went down. Here we go, setting up in the green side rough. Oh, this one could drop. And the chip drops. Nice par. And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, it's going right by. And after that hole, we're all square. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Taking this one with the 9-iron. All right, from the beach. Okay, we're putting next. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. All right, let's go. This one for the par. I think this one starts straight-ish and then goes a bit to the right. Just a little too much power. And this putt's around 16 feet out. I think this one's breaking just a touch to the left. Just a little bit aggressive there. All right, here's our look at the double bogey. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par 5. All right. right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Ooh, a little bit off on that swing. Make sure you check your swing meter. Setting up here just in the first cut. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. Let's see if our little friend here can get up and down out of this bunker. Oh, sliding by. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. And this one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. Well, got to get back onto the green, I guess. Little too hard. All right, double bogey here. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. All right, moving along. And now the par 4, 15th. Okay, give this a smash. Not quite sure where this will end up. And as this ball is below your feet, you might want to go a little bit more leftward than you would normally. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And here we go. This is his second shot.
Hit the fucking ball.
This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Well played out of the sand on the green. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. Let's see how he deals with this little test from the greenside rough. This putt is from 30 feet. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. All right, give this a little tap, and we can move on. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Come on, ball. Kick right. That's a safe shot. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. He's got this for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Oh, and it doesn't go. You've got this putt to win the hole. And this one looks like it's going downhill and to the right. Ooh, almost. And this putt's around 11 feet out. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Good putt there. That's in there for the par. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Teeing up now with number 17. Well, let's regroup. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Yeah, he's hoping this holds on to the fairway. And that'll nestle in just barely into this first cut. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And we join him now from the rough. Okay, here's a 24-footer. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ah, no good. And sorry to say, but if he sinks this, he wins the match. But I think it's breaking to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. And here we go with the par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy. And that hole's halved. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. This one's looking okay off the tee. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. And from the sand, I don't think this has enough, though. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Well, that'll do for now. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. Okay, you need this to win the hole. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh my goodness. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And this one is over. I had an enjoyable time with you today, even though you didn't win. That's all right by me. We'll regroup, and maybe next time you'll end up on top. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. I think this is going to be some fun. We're kicking off a round of match play here. Okay, let's go low. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. This one's about 145 yards away. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. And this one's your fourth. Oh, might have enough to get to the green. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And that's going to drop on in there for him. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. Got a par 3 for the second hole. Well, not the purest of strokes. Well, looking forward to this hole. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Here he is setting up in the greenside bunker. And we are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole though, I still can't see it. I'm just gonna have to hope we get this close. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. And this next one's for his double bogey. He's got 3 feet to go. And that will do. Okay, your opponent's giving you that putt. We can head to the next hole now. This match is all square after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 3rd hole. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Heading towards that bunker. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Let's go. Kick right. Kick right. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. All right, this is his birdie look. Oh, almost. All right, drop this and you'll go 1 up on your opponent. This putt's going uphill and to the right. This putt is just around 12 feet. And that will do it for him on this hole. Secured his par. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. And this one should be pretty good now, using that downslope. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And this will be his 2nd shot. And you'll go 1 up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. And this putt drops. You can go 1 up. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh! This is what he's staring down to save par. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Teeing it up on the 5th. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And the approach heading to the left. is setting up in the green side rough. Okay, I'll accept that. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Continues to look good. Oh, and he gets it to go. All right, let's do it. This to save par. Ooh. And after that one, your opponent is one up. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. All right, let's send this ball away. Well, it's too bad. And we might not get there with this one. It looks like another shot from the sand here. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Setting up with a sandy old lie. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. And he's in the green side rough. And this is for your par. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Ouch, right by the hole. 4 feet left. And let's shake out the cobwebs. That's your second bogey in a row, but we'll perk up maybe on the next hole. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. Okay, that putt's done. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, here we go. Par 5 on the 7th. This tee shot should play. All right, load up. Let's let this go. And just in the light rough at the moment. That swing was a little bit off. Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does. Going with the hybrid. That'll do nicely. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh! And now this from 5 feet. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, let's forget about that hole and look to the next hole. Okay, par 3 on the 8th. And they're going with the pitching wedge. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Okay, he's standing over a very long putt here. Let's see what happens. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. Going up the hill and to the left. Oh, almost. He's got a 9-footer here. Well, this one is over and you couldn't pull out the win. Your friend will walk away 2 up over you at the end of this one. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. And it's just going to be the back nine of this one today. Have a good round out there. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Beauty of a swing there. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway.
Well, if you don't hit trying, you gotta quit.
Ooh, and that one couldn't hold on to the fairway, just barely in that first cut. Bunker bound. And this one coming out of the rough. Okay, let's see if he can deal with this fairway bunker. All right, let's see how he deals with this beach. Setting up for our third shot. That sounded a little bit off. All right, let's go. This one's for par. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Oh my. And this putt's going to put him one up. I think this one's going left to right. And a 4-foot putt. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. And after that one, we are all square. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Okay, second shot on the 11th. And he's coming out of the deep rough here.
Put down.
Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. This one's around 135 yards out. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Just in the green side rough here. Okay, and this putt's for double. Ooh, just missed. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. Okay, your opponent is 1 up after that one. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. And here's a look at their hybrid. This one's going to need to sit right down. Looking forward to see what you do here. The approach heading right. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. I think this is going to go right to left. If you sink this, you could save par. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Just a little too much pace on that one. And this one's 7 feet away. Oh! And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. Yeah, that's a good call. I don't think we were going to win this hole anyway. And moving along here. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. Ooh, couldn't hang on. That one just sneaks into that first cut. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. There you go. That's what you want. Let's see what his second shot looks like. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. And this is great. You don't even have to putt that one out. All right, catching up on your friend after that hole. I like it. Well, we got some wind to deal with on this one. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, he's on the green now. Let's see what he does with this next putt, because it's a long distance putt to say the least. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. I think this one's breaking to the left. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Almost. This one's just a 4-foot putt. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. They're going with the 5-iron here. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Someone's heading a bit right. And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town, let's see if you can get this to go. I'll take that from that type of distance. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And he gets it to drop. That's his birdie. And after that hole, your opponent is up by 3. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Oh yeah, that's a gutsy play. Well, let's see what you got. Oh no, water.